the small village of Akwasi, nestled in the heart of the forest, Anansi, the spider trickster, was renowned for his cunning and wisdom. He was always getting out of tricky situations and solving problems with his quick thinking. Anansi's wisdom was so celebrated that people would come from far and wide to seek his counsel. While wandering through the forest, Anansi stumbled upon a mysterious spot hidden behind a waterfall. The pot was adorned with strange symbols and emitted a faint glow. As soon as Anansi touched the pot, he felt a surge of wisdom flood his mind. He could answer any question, solve any riddle, and understand the secrets of the universe. The pot whispered wisdom to him, sharing the secrets of the gods. Anansi was determined to keep the pot for himself, knowing it would make him the wisest and most powerful being in the land. He thought to himself, with this pot, I will be able to solve all the problems of the village and become the most respected and revered creature in the land. However, the gods had other plans. They appeared to Anansi in a dream, warning him that the pots of wisdom came with a price. The more he used it, the more he would lose his own wisdom. The gods told Anansi that true wisdom comes from within, and relying too heavily on the pot will make him a shell of his former self. Anansi ignored the warning, convinced that he could outsmart the gods. He thought, I am Anansi, the great spider trickster. I can handle the pot's power and still keep my own wisdom. But the gods knew better. As Anansi carried the pot, he used its wisdom to trick his friends and family, solving their problems and answering their questions. They began to rely on him for everything, and soon Anansi became the go-to advisor for the entire village. But with each use, Anansi felt his own wisdom slipping away. He couldn't remember simple things. His friends and family noticed the change but couldn't understand why Anansi was becoming increasingly foolish. One day, the village faced a severe drought and their crops began to wither. The villagers turned to Anansi for a solution, but he couldn't think of anything without the pot's help. He relied on the pot's wisdom, and it told him to perform an elaborate ritual to appease the rain gods. Anansi gathered all necessary materials and performed the ritual, but it failed miserably. The drought worsened and the villagers began to lose hope. The villagers realized that Anansi's wisdom was gone, and they turned to him in disappointment. Anansi finally understood the price he had paid for relying on the pots of wisdom. He returned to the waterfall, hoping to return the pot and regain his own wisdom. The gods appeared once more, taking the pot away and restoring Anansi's wisdom. But the damage had already been done. Anansi's reputation was tarnished, and the villagers no longer trusted him. He had to work hard to regain their trust and respect. Anansi spent many months reflecting on his mistake and learning to rely on his own wisdom once again. Finally, after a long journey of self-discovery, Anansi regained his former glory. He used his own wisdom to help his friends and family, and the village prospered once more. Anansi learned a valuable lesson that true wisdom comes from within, and relying too heavily on external sources can lead to losing one's own inner wisdom and abilities. From that day on, Anansi became known as the wisest creature in the land, not because of the pot's power, but because of his own inner strength and wisdom. And the villagers never forgot the story of Anansi and the pot of wisdom, passing it down through generations as a reminder of the importance of self-reliance and inner wisdom.
And that's the end of this inspiring story. If you enjoyed this tale and the valuable lesson it teaches, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's absolutely free. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we post more educative and entertaining content. Your likes, comments, and shares with your family and friends are greatly appreciated. Thank you for being a part of our community, and we look forward to sharing more stories with you in the future. Remain blessed.